My friends, I do love the process. You know I love what I do. But I love this more. This right here makes it all worth it. All those nights alone, burning the midnight oil, testing, toiling over every detail in a dank apartment above a defunct apothecary that now sells small batch bourbon. You know, I just, like, if I win, I want it to actually mean something, right? So that's kind of like my first North Star or whatever at the start of every year. Like, let's get it to the point where we can actually have trust that our results are legitimate. I just need that to be able to really enjoy the game. Like, I really want to be able to take it seriously. You can't just do that right out of the box, but now it feels so good, man. We have that. We have our custom sliders. My God, man, because you know we ain't getting that from the defaults that 2K gives us. And I mean, year after year, I don't know how they managed to keep a straight face. Like, dude, look at this. They got the freaking CPU's ball security at 100. What is that? They also had the defensive strength sliders too high, which made open shots not open, but you know, these are just examples. There's like a dozen more, but whatever, man. We don't have to deal with any of that. I got everything tuned properly to give us that realism, that balanced competition at every level, you know, from rookie all the way up to my Beyond Hall of Fame set. Speaking of that, what you've been looking at here, this was my very first game on Beyond Hall of Fame, so don't judge me, but I got nothing to hide. I'm just not ready for that level yet. Especially with this roster against this team. Like, I'm trying to put Chet Holmgren or freaking Poku on Anthony Davis. Like, it was rough, man, but it was a very realistic and balanced ass kicking. So I can at least appreciate that. I can at least live with it. So yeah, man, let's get to the other stuff. Let's start with the game speed setting. Of course, I tested this to find the best number that best complements these sliders, and I landed on 53. So that's what I'd recommend to go with these sliders. So good there. Now, what about if you play on player lock? I know there's a lot of people who like to play on player lock, so I have been testing these on player lock as well, and I've been getting very good results. So that's a good sign. Now, I'm about to go way deep into testing them on player lock, guys, to fine-tune it, make it the best it can possibly be. But definitely be on the lookout for a player lock video if you use that. But you know, in the meantime, I would honestly feel great about using these sliders on player lock. But we can and we will make it even better. And that's basically the same, you know, similar story for the user timing versus real player percentage thing. If you like to use real player percentage, I have done some testing with these on that, and I will do more. But so far, I've basically gotten very, very similar results either way. Now, so stay tuned, but at this point, I'm just not sure if it's going to be necessary to like use different sliders for real player percentage compared to using the meter, but I am going to look into it more, and if it turns out to be that we need something else, that we need something different, then that's what I'll do. Yeah, man, let's get to the accessing the sets, right? So it's very simple. I try to make it the easiest it can be. First of all, if you're on Xbox Series S or X, you can download them if you want. Just go to the slider screen, hit Y, and then you want to search for my gamer tag. It's the Popboy. And now, I can't put all the difficulty levels on there because they don't give you unlimited slots. So I try to put the most popular ones on there, but if you don't see the one that you want, or if you're on PS5, then we got the Google Doc for you. In fact, it's never failed us before, our trusty old Google Doc. I got the link in the description for you. So we're good to go there. Now, of course, we know it's early in the year, right? So I'm going to continue to test, update the sets as needed. of course. So please give me any feedback you got. If you run into something weird, if you get some different results you're not sure about, or if it's just going great for you, either way, I want to hear all of it, man, because that's really what this channel is all about. Right? It's not just me shouting from the mountaintop at you what you need to do. Like, it's all of us making a better game together. That's kind of like my vision for this channel. So yeah, man, I really hope you guys enjoy. And go ahead, if you would, give me a like before you leave. If you enjoyed the video, if you found this useful for you, subscribe, of course, if you're not already. Turn your bell on so you always know what's up. Because yeah, man, I'm headed literally right back down to the lab because we got a big one coming up next week. I'm planning on releasing all the My NBA sliders. Right, so contract, trade, simulation, progression, etc., etc. We got some issues, I'm not gonna lie to you, but there's nothing we can't work through. We'll get it all straightened out, so don't worry. This ain't my first rodeo, so yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. I hope to see you there on the next edition of 2K with the Pipe Boy.